people, we are Tottenham TV here, back with another predicted lineup video. We have got Manchester City in the Champions League quarter-final, second leg after that heroic performance at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last week as we beat Man City 1-0 in the first leg with a Heung-min Son goal in the second half. Now, we've got some team news to bring you. Obviously, Harry Kane is still out with his ankle injury. Hopefully, he might be back before the end of the season, but it remains to be seen at the moment. Serge Aurier still out with his hamstring injury, unfortunately, with Eric Dyer and Harry Winks both out with hip injuries and groin injuries, which leaves us really short in midfield. I think our midfield general and Eric Dyer and that guy that loves to keep it moving and such a good season he's had in Harry Winks, both out, which are going to be big losses for us, which I feel we could really do with Eric Dyer and Harry Winks in this game, but unfortunately it's not to be. But the lineup I'm going to go for is a 3-5-2 formation with Hugo Lloris in goal, a back three of Toby, Sanchez and Jan, Rose at left wing back, Trippier at right wing back, with a midfield of Eriksen, Sissoko and Dele, and that leaves us with Lucas and Son up front to create that speed and the counter-attacking football that we're going to need to play. Now, to get anything out of this game, we're going to need to be really disciplined in defence, like we were in Dortmund, like we were in the first leg. I think Trippier and Rose are going to really need to be on their job. You saw in the first leg how disciplined Trippier was, and he had like Raheem Sterling in his back pocket, and he's going to need to pull out a performance like that again. There's no two ways about it. We've seen Trippier have poor performances in the Etihad before when Sane's given him complete nightmares, but please, Kieran, just stick on your job this time. I've said before he was amazing in the first leg and we just need a repeat performance. Danny Rose, same can be said about Danny Rose. He needs to stick to his job, get up and down the pitch and be really disciplined. Moving on to the midfield with Eriksen and Dele to provide some magic in midfield for us, but also they're going to need to provide some steel as well, because without Dyer and Winks, that leaves us with just Sissoko to provide that steel. Obviously, Sissoko, for me, he's been Player of the Year this year. He's covered every blade of grass he's played on this season, and he's going to need to put in a performance like no other. He's going to need to put in the best performance he's put in this season for this game. Up front, Lucas and Son, they're going to provide the counter-attacking football, the speed up front. Without Harry Kane, there's not a real proper focal point up there. So we're going to have to press them high up the pitch, and Lucas and Son are very good at that with their speed. But having said that, we're going to need to be very solid and hit them at every opportunity that we can. If we can get that early goal, it will be so vital for us, because that means they're going to need 3 goals and they're going to need to come all out at us, which might provide some gaps. But if Man City get that first goal, then we might shit ourselves, because we all know the quality that Man City have, probably the best team in Europe, if not in the top 2 or top 3, definitely. So they're more than capable of going out there and beating us 2-3-0. But having said that, I think we're more than capable of getting a goal up there. So I'm going for a 2-1 win to Man City. I nearly said Spurs there, but to Man City. The first time I've predicted a loss on the channel, but luckily for us then, that loss still puts us into the semi-final. I'm just really nervous for this one. I think it's the biggest game that I've seen in my lifetime. I'm 29 years old now, and I can't think of a better chance that we've had to get this far in a competition. No, actually, there hasn't been a better chance. But anyway, we're going to be in Manchester tomorrow, so check out all our content surrounding the game. Comment below what you think the scoreline's going to be. Comment below what you think the lineup's going to be. And as always, come on, you Spurs.